UL wiring cable stays in the forefront of the wiring cable industry by looking at changes in technology and adapting where we need to.
The wiring cable division has evolved from simply testing and evaluating safety and quality of a product to being a support to customer in development and launch of safer, superior products in today's changing world.
We work with our customers from beginning to end. So from development of the product to when the product is shipped out the door. And we work hand in hand with industry to write requirements.
We will have a collaborative standards development process behind that standard, so different user groups are represented. UL does not write the standard in a vacuum. It's an open, balanced, transparent process.
UL is always innovating with new test programs. We constantly track industry trends so that we make sure that the products and the services that we're offering are the most relevant to the end user.
We offer what we call core safety certification services and a host of other service offerings. Those could be global market access solutions, performance verification testing, where we do transmission testing of cables. We also have one-time research tests that are available to customers, as well as predictive modeling tests to demonstrate how cables could perform under fire conditions.
We're always working with industry groups, with manufacturers to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve when it comes to technology.
UL has over a 100-year history in fire safety, and what we're concerned about is flame propagation. So we want to make sure that if a fire does start in one location of a building, we want to make sure that that cable is fire resistant enough so that that flame does not propagate to other parts of the building.
We perform large-scale and small-scale flame testing. We also have developed test protocol to allow us to perform testing on short pieces of samples in order to predict what's going to happen on large samples.
In the world of LAN or network cabling, we watch trends in industry, be they material trends or be they finished cable trends, and adapt accordingly.
There's a greater need now for LAN cable to carry more current over the Ethernet. So UL developed a program called the Limited Power Program for communication cable in order to carry a greater amount of power. But when it does carry more power, then there's more concerns of overheating. So we did a lot of research and a lot of testing to come up with the values for these cables. So now when a manufacturer wants to get a limited power rating, we will evaluate those cables to these higher current ratings.
I feel it's an exciting time to work in this division, especially in light of all the changes in technology that the cable division is seeing. I feel that we've also been able to remain in lockstep with these changes.
What the UL mark means to end users is that they can be assured that that product was tested by a nationally recognized test lab to nationally recognized standards, and that cable is not just tested, or that product is not just tested once, but there's continual ongoing follow-up testing.
UL's 120-year history in safety and compliance uniquely position us in testing for certification to UL, domestic, international, and industry standards.
UL does ensure that customers are on a level playing field through its mark integrity program. It's a multi-element, multifaceted program. Much of it starts in the factory with unannounced follow-up inspections. We do factory witness testing. We randomly select samples to have them tested at a main laboratory back at UL. We also have ongoing market surveillance. And then we have the established anti-counterfeiting program, where we partner with law enforcement and the United States Customs Service to identify and seize counterfeit products.
We are seeing movement of manufacturing from high-cost countries into lower-cost countries. And in lower-cost country, there are issues with quality of products made there. So the role of UL is to help those countries or manufacturers in those countries to improve quality, and eventually stop non-compliant product from entering into the market.
Customers are able to come to us and have all their certification and testing needs met. We offer two types of services on the performance verification testing. It could be one-time testing where a customer is bidding on an order and there's no need for an ongoing UL certification program. We would give them a letter report and their data, and they would present it to their end user as evidence that the production lot they intend to supply them complies with transmission testing requirements. If they want to remain with UL under a follow-up service and be able to show prospective customers that they're under a third-party surveillance program, they would apply for full certification services.
UL has accredited lab and offices throughout the globe. Together with the UL expert located in your destination market, we provide you with seamless support across time zone.
Speed to market would be very critical to our customers. Ultimately, it's to meet their time to market.
The core value of UL is to provide confidence to stakeholders, consumers, manufacturers, retailer, authorization having jurisdiction, regulators that a product meets specific safety and quality requirements.
UL Wire and Cable continues to evolve, and we continue to remain relevant as a test laboratory because we stay with the state of the art.